Hello there, this is DBT and these Out of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite, and today the new season just started. Of course I'm talking about the Festive Fury season, and with it comes a bunch of new things to look at, activities, you know the deal. We're gonna be having a look at things like the new Unite Pass, the daily events, the new car hunt, but more importantly, of course, the Drab Syndicate that comes with it. Featuring the card that you see on the screen right now, the Racer Tachyon Tartarus, I believe that's the full name, and also the new track in Chicago. And we're gonna be having a look at all of this stuff. But before I jump into it, if you like my content, please hit the like button on this video. When you do that, you tell YouTube this is worth recommending to more people, and in that way I can continue making these videos for you. So go ahead, do it for DBT and for the content, and subscribe while you're at it. It's free, and I post literally every single day. But alright, this video is going to be divided into each one of these little topics, and each one of them is going to be, or rather is going to have its timestamp. So that means that you will be able to quickly jump between topics to go to the one that you care the most about. But the first thing that we're going to be having a look at is the Unite Pass, because this gives us a pretty good idea of the timeline of things that are going to be going on throughout this particular season. We can already know from the patch notes, but still it's kind of good to see it over here. Now, I think I got some stuff to claim over here. And by the way, I'm playing on the Switch. If you notice that there was that quick race option over there, that's because I'm playing on the Switch. But anyway, yeah, I should probably claim all of this stuff. I hope nothing goes to waste, because sometimes I forget to use my wildcards. And yes, I did go premium. I go premium to get this thing, the Unite Pass here on the Switch. But either way, you can unlock, Jesus, that took forever. You can unlock the Porsche 911 Turbo 50 years Class B car. We kind of already talked about it. And from there onwards, having a look at, yeah, I'll do that later. Having a look at the rest of the rewards that you can get over here. We have, going a little bit more to the right, we get some Maserati MC20 GT2. Is that going to be a Grand Prix or something like that? Ooh, I'll be interested. I would love to unlock that thing. Wait a second, could this be wrong? Didn't they mean to give for the regular MC20? Because that is the car that is featured in the Drab Syndicate. Oh, that's strange. Okay, I don't know. Then we got also some blueprints for the McLaren Solas. What else do we have around here? The McMurtry Spearling, we know that there's going to be a special event regarding that particular car, so that's going to be kind of cool. We got more blueprints for the Unite Pass car. The Pagani Utopia Coupe. Blueprints for that, since we know that there's going to be also a special event for it. And Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. I'm not sure where that's going to be featured. Maybe that's on the Drab Syndicate. I'm not sure. And then by the time you're reaching the end, well, you know, just the rest of the stuff for the Unite Pass car. So again, this gives us a little bit of an idea of the timeline. The one thing that I did notice in this particular Unite Pass is that the fuel is, you can get the +1 fuel right away in tier 3, and then you can also get an additional 2 fuel if you manage to make it into tier 9. Probably you won't be able to do it on the first week. You probably are gonna end up in tier 8, but just spend some tokens, and if you want the extra fuel, you can get it in that way. But either way, just wanted to give you a bit of a look of what it is that you get from this. If anybody's curious, should I go premium just to get the Porsche 911 Turbo 50 years? No. Don't do it. That's not what it's worth in this particular Unite Pass, but hey, I thought of mentioning all of this. However, what I wanted to have a look at is the daily events. And while the first event that you see right here, the Porsche Turbo 50th anniversary event, is not necessarily directly related to the season, you know that they have been doing this whole thing about Porsche ever since the last season, so this is kind of continuation of that. Don't care too much about it. Well, I mean, you can get some stuff from them, but hey. The Festive Fury Season Showcase, which are going to be the cars with which you can get a bunch of tokens. And we have over here the Porsche Boxer 25th Anniversary, the DS Automobile DS Performance version, the newer one, the CLK GTR. We got the Maserati MC20. See, this is what I'm saying. It's the MC20 that is featured, not the MC20 GT2. But hey, if I have an opportunity to unlock that big winged beauty, I would go for it. Anyway, we also got the Chrysler ME412, the McLaren 650S GT3, the Pagani Utopia, Tech Rules 1896, Countach LPI, the Ultima, and finally the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus. Funny that the Racer Tachyon Tartarus is not featured over here, I suppose because the Drab Syndicate is actually running even after this particular season ends. It's still gonna be going for another 10 days or so after this ends, so it's probably gonna be featured in the next season, but either way. Then after that, we also have the usual Overclock Showcase, where it's gonna be basically the same cars that we just saw, but over here you get a free try of them overclocked. So the same thing, if you were curious to test any of these cars, this would be a good opportunity to check them out. But yeah, nothing much more to say about that. But Then there is the new car hunt, which, okay. I personally am excited about. Not a lot of people are gonna be excited about it, but hey, what can I do? It's for the Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, and oh man, I love this car because I love the car in general, not the car in this game. Recently, I was chatting on Discord and someone asked me, hey, should I go for this car? The answer from my side is gonna be a no. I would not necessarily recommend you to do it. I mean, if you have a bunch of tickets and you want to spend them on something and you have time to do the hunt, then sure, go ahead if you don't have the car already. But overall, this being a classic car is not a fantastic one by any measure. I would consider it a very mid car, even maybe slightly overranked. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, you should go for it and grind it, and nah. It's completely up to you if you want to do it. I don't think it's a great car in terms of performance. It's in Class E, so you know, Class E is not particularly useful anyway. It's not like an elite car or anything like that. So really, there's not a lot of reason to go for it other than if you want the car. And if you do want the car, then sure, go right ahead. You're gonna need the Ferrari F40 to get 5 blueprints guaranteed and the Rizvani Beast for another 5 guaranteed. And you know, from there on, the rest is the normal stuff. I'm honestly considering getting the what is it called, the event pass to speed this up, because I want to do this in the next hunt. So maybe that could work. But either way, just wanted to quickly mention this is the car hunt, and like I said, I don't think it's one that you should care too much about unless you really like the car. If you still haven't managed to finish up starting up your Apollo IE, continue focusing on that. That's a much more useful car overall. But now let's get to the special events, because there is just one that it's new, but it's the main one, of course. Oh yeah, and don't pay attention to my Grand Prix finish at position 15 with 0 points. I just went into this Grand Prix to get some of the blueprints, because I already own the car, so I didn't see the point of competing to get a key for it. So I just claimed my blueprints, and that was that. It's fine. No, but the main thing, of course, is... Well, there we go. I couldn't move to it. Yeah, we got the drop syndicate for the Racer Tachyon Tartarus, and oh boy, what a looker of a car. In fact, I really haven't played it myself. We're gonna be trying it out. You know what? Let's jump into it. We're gonna look at the rewards and all of that, but first, I just want to drive the car a little bit, see what it is about, and check out the new, the new track. I just paused there for a second because I just realized it just called over here the Racer Tartarus, right? Why do I call it the Racer Tachyon Tartarus? Because that's literally what it says over here. Near the front wheel at the bottom it says Tachyon, in the fin it says Tachyon Tartarus 459. I guess that's a lap time of something, I don't know, but yeah, I think the full name is probably the Racer Tachyon Tartarus, but over here just referred as the Racer Tartarus. Either way, let's try it out. So once again, I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch, that's why the graphics are gonna be a little bit less flashy than when I play on my PC, but hey, it's fine, it's fine. So there we go, we now get to see the new track and we get to drive this thing. Oh boy, oh boy. The first thing that surprised me about this car, it vrooms. It's vrooming. What's going on? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is meant to be an electric car. I mean, I don't know for sure. But you know, the regular Racer Tachyon, it's an electric, so I would have expected this to also be electric. But you know what? I'm not complaining. It's fantastic. Oh boy. Oh, we get into this section. So I already played this race a few... Didn't actually finish it, but I played it a few times in on Steam just to check it out a little bit, to try to see what the map was about and whatnot. Didn't get to learn a whole lot of it. This car, the Racer Tartarus, I guess it's simpler to call it that way, I guess, does seem to be a pretty crazy... Jesus Christ! Hey, listen, all this means is that it's another chance for me to test this car again, so... I'm gonna say that was on purpose. But as I was saying, what a crazy car. I mean, we have already looked at the stats and all of that. Crazy high top speed, not as high as the Devel, but look at that acceleration, plus pretty good handling, though that nitro, I've said it before, I'll say it again, this reminds me a lot of the Bugatti Bolide. But alright, let's drive proper this time. My first impressions of what I've seen of the map is that it is one that I'm gonna have to learn to how can I say it so it doesn't sound especially dumb? It's gonna sound dumb nonetheless, but I need to learn where I can drive. Because, you know, as usual, there's a bunch of places that look like maybe I can drive over there, but actually the game is like, no, you can't. You can look at the map and get an idea of it, but for example, I think it's over here. Yeah, over here, it looks like I can drive over here. Well, I mean, granted, there were some arrows, but still, you see what I'm saying? It's always been like this in this game. Some things that are a little bit what's the word for that? Arbitrary as to, hey, you can drive here, but not here type of situation. But hey, once again, it's just a matter of getting used to the track, getting to know the track, and be like, oh yeah, now from in this place, I need to go on this side and all of that stuff. I know that I'm driving this car absolutely hideously terrible. I'm sorry. Whoa, I saw some lag over there. I'm not particularly good with these very fast cars. I don't really own insanely fast cars, so I'm not used to them, but hey, again, this is more just to show you a little bit of the track. I gotta say, it does look pretty dark over here on the Switch. Probably because of the lower graphics settings that we have here on the Switch. But yeah, on Steam, it looks so much better. I just wanted to have a quick look around. Oh, why can I? Oh, because I need to change it to free, don't I? Yes. I don't know. I just like looking around the maps if this thing would let me, that is. You know, just because I think it's kind of curious to see. I mean, I'm going to take the time once I'm on PC to really have a look at a bunch of places. I just really like looking around and seeing the buildings and see all the detail that they put into this map. I think it's kind of cool. But anyway, let's keep driving this thing a little bit more. Now, I don't think... you'll have to let me know in the comments if you would like me to make some sort of a quick guide to drive Syndicate, but I don't think it's necessary. There's been a lot of guides over the years, including the ones for Asphalt 9, but basically it's the same event. So this information is transferable. But I did want to have a quick look at the rewards over here, because that gives me an idea of how far I can make it in general, which is not going to be exceedingly far, but hey. Once you make enough progress, you're going to be able to unlock the Jaguar XKRS GT. That is the free car in this event. So that is a straight up free car that you can get, no problemo. So I would say, even if you're not interested in doing the Drive Syndicate, like I'm not particularly interested on it, I will still get this car just because, hey, why not? From there onwards, you can see some additional blueprints for that same car. And then you get to the Maserati MC20. You see what I'm saying? It's not the MC20 GT2. Okay, it's fine, whatever. 40 blueprints, but actually how many do you need to unlock that car? 45. You need 45 blueprints in order to unlock the car. So you're not gonna just be able to unlock it right away from there. You need to spend some more Syndicate coins in order to guarantee getting the car, but that should still be not very difficult. That is if you don't own the car. You maybe own it from a previous event or something. I know this car was available before, a long time ago, but I don't remember where. Either way, over here you can get an additional 10 blueprints. You might be thinking, CDBT, you can unlock it. No, because you need to already own the car in order to get those additional 10 blueprints, but hey. From there onwards, we see the Frangivento Asphalt, which I do actually own, so maybe I will be able to make a bit more progress than I thought, though I only have it at 1 star, so I don't imagine it's going to take me all that far. Generally speaking, in order to finish an entire chapter where a particular car is needed, you need to have the car at the maximum amount of stars the car can have -2. So for example, the Asphalt being a 6-star car, you need to have it at 4 stars in order to be able to finish that chapter. And only then I would be able to move on to the chapter where you get the McLaren Sabre. But once again, it's 40 blueprints. That's not even enough to unlock. You're still gonna need to spend a lot of time into getting the Syndicate coins in order to unlock it. So there is that. I would like to get that car, yes, but I don't think I will get to it. I might try a little bit, but I don't know. I personally don't like very much Drive Syndicates because they are insanely grindy. Even if you're going free to, if you're going free to play, it's insanely grindy, and you can only get so far before you hit a straight up paywall where you cannot make any more progress unless you spend money in the game. So at that point, yeah, I'm not gonna spend. As much as I like how the Racer Tachyon Tartarus looks. Oh wow. Oh, look at the overview of the map. That's interesting. I hadn't seen that. Okay, that's kind of cool. As much as I like how this card looks, the Racer Tachyon, I'm not gonna go for it. So yeah, I'll be fine. But like I said, over here you can at least have some free tries of the car, and yeah, it's kind of, I don't know what to make of it. Once again, I'm not the type of player that has this massively insane cars and whatnot in the game. I think my current best car that I have here on the Switch, it's my Koenigsegg Agera RS, and I only have it at 5 stars, so I'm not used to this type of insanely high performance cars. So it's not like I can tell you, oh, actually this car feels like it drifts amazing. No idea. Well, it seems to drift good, but hey, what do I know? So yeah, this is in no way a review of the car or anything like that. Oh, this is where it splits and I can go on this side. Oh, interesting. Here's, like I said, here's a little bit of pro tip for you if you want to drive this car a decent bunch. and you want to drive on this map another decent bunch, quit the race right before you finish it, because in the first stages here of the draft syndicates, these have no cost in, what is it called? Hazard level. Meaning you have unlimited tries so long as you don't finish the race. You finish the race, you're gonna start making progress and whatnot. So I'm gonna definitely be doing this myself to try to familiarize myself a little bit with the car, a little bit with the track and whatnot. And hey, maybe you could consider, oh, you're just wasting time, which is true. But you know, I like doing this type of things. So yeah, not even gonna finish it, just gonna move on. So anyway, in general, good luck if you're going for the draft syndicate. Like I said, I'm not gonna be focusing a whole lot on it because I just can't be bothered with it. It's extremely grindy. I'll get what I can get for free, but I've done before. I've grinded these events as a free-to-play, in a free-to-play fashion, and yeah, there comes a point where it's like, oh man, the amount of time I'm sinking into this, and nah, thank you. So again, if you're gonna go for it, that's great. Now, I did want to show you real quick also the new multiplayer multiplayer mode, I guess, which is the team races. Now, I haven't done a single race over here in the Switch, but I did it in my other account, so I kind of seen it already. I'm gonna go for a mid car so that I have a slightly better opportunity to talk about all of this. So let me see, what should I bring? Oh, let's bring a, well, you know, in rank of 4,000, I'm gonna be facing a lot of Class S cars. Now let's find something more mid than that. Oh, hey, how about the car from the previous Draft Syndicate, the free car from the previous Draft Syndicate, the Mission R? Actually, this kind of speaks to what I was saying. The last time, I just maxed out this car instead of bothering to make a whole lot of progress because, Jesus Christ, sometimes I don't like it. Anyway, wanted to show you this screen right here, which is, well, as you can see, I'm on the blue team. Well, I suppose no matter which team you are, you're always on blue team. That is to say, your team is gonna look blue, the opposing team is gonna look red. So for the other team, they're also blue, I am red. You know what I'm saying, right? So yeah, anyway, this is what it looks like when the matchmaking is happening, and then we get into the actual race. And I'm gonna say, I don't dislike it. I think it's a fun little game mode. But I wish they were to show like they do in Forza Horizon 5. You know what? It would be good if I could find a screenshot to show you exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, they show you the leaderboard of the players in the race, and they show you how many people you are ahead of, you know? So over here, it just says, my team is leading. Okay, but I don't actually get to know. Oh, Jesus! I meant to go on the upper route, but hey, it's fine, it's fine. Now I'm gonna make my team lose, apparently. You can see the colors in the minimap of your opponents, but again, I just think it would be so much... I don't know, I think... Alright, you will have to let me know. I'll look for a screenshot of what I'm talking about. I'll show it after this race. And you tell me if you think this would work in here. Because I personally believe that it would, but, you know, it just would be cool to see, oh, first place is blue, second place is red, third place is blue, you know, that type of thing. That's what I'm thinking of, and I think we're gonna lose this race because I did terrible. I'm sorry, my team. I went on the opposite. Oh, you know what? I haven't even checked if there's knockdowns. No, I haven't seen a single. Oh God, a single notification of knockdown. So probably this is there's collisions. So this is probably indestructible. No knockdowns, which is fine. I actually appreciate that. Well, they didn't even let me finish the race. Jesus. All right, fair enough. I'm sorry, team. I failed you. I can do better. I promise. Oh, by the way, look at that. Did you see that Festive Fury thing in the middle of the screen? It was so big. It was so low res. It looked super blurry. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, this I've noticed. Some parts of the UI are very, very low resolution. They should probably have made also the resources in higher res. But I also wanted to show you the rewards, though honestly the rewards are not all that different than they are in regular MP2. So if we go over here, you have some tokens, some credits, some packs and whatnot. It's basically, I don't know that they're one-to-one in terms of how many rewards you can get, but they're definitely very, very similar. You still can get some tokens here and there, your packs and whatnot. I don't think there were any changes. Oh, 5 packs, that's kind of nice. But yeah, I think all of this is basically the same. So I don't think there's any change to the rewards themselves. But hey, let's try again. Let's do better by my team. And real quick, there it is, a screenshot of how it works in Forza Horizon, where there are 2 teams, and you know, you can see them again by color of the team and whatnot. And don't mind me censoring a couple of the names because people love to be inappropriate, but either way, So in that way, you get to see, oh, there's a red person in first place, and the second place is this, the third place is so on and so forth. Obviously, over here it's only 8 players in Asphalt Legends Unite, but I think I would like to see something like that. I don't know what you guys think. Do you think having a little bit of a display like that would be good or not? Also, it could really help to see who is not performing really well. I don't know. I think this would be cool, but hey. Ooh, and there's a free try for the Maserati MC20. Great, because I've never driven this car, so let's try it out. Now, I will make another video talking more about this game mode, the more that I play it, what do I learn from it, but that's gonna be for another one. Like I said, this video obviously was just more like a quick overview of the new stuff that's happening in the game and whatnot. Wanted to show a little bit of the Grab Syndicate, but yeah, I really want to hear from you guys in the comments what you guys think about Grab Syndicate, especially for, no, I don't want to hear from everybody, but like, do tell me, for example, like, hey, I've been playing this game for, I don't know, a couple of years, and I'm used to Drop Syndicates, and this one looks terrible or looks great, whatever. Or if you're a newer player, like, hey, I'm new to Drop Syndicates, I'm excited about it, but I think this or blah, 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 blah. It's just that I'm curious to see how it feels for different people, because to me, I've just in general have had some, I wouldn't call it bad experiences with Drop Syndicate. It's just that the way that this event is set up is not something that I'm particularly interested about. I don't find it particularly fun. But hey, maybe that's just fun. And to be fair, you can get a free car from there, maybe even 2. So there's another side of the coin to consider in that sense. But yeah, why don't you let me know what you think about this, what you think about the entire season. My team is leading, by the way, even though the first place is red, but hey. What do you think about this entire season? Are you liking it? You not liking it? What is it? Ooh, did someone crash? What just? Whoa! What was that jump? Jesus! Look at Rebel Team leading. You're leading. Oh no, did we lose? I guess we don't get to see until more people finish the race. Yeah, you see, it's still leading. And did we lose again? Oh, come on, people! Ah, Jesus Christ! All right, well, it is what it is. Once again, just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview of this whole thing. There's another couple of videos that I want to record, but you know, this kind of got in the middle, so I had to talk about it. Once again, if you enjoyed my content, hit the like button, all of that good stuff, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.